Court, now where you let me go, dear. Supreme Court, now where you let me go, dear.
I know, right?
Supreme Court, now where you let me go. This is how it went on, man. They hit me with a L, I'm in hell.
Welcome back. Playing in your ass. You back now?
With the lies that they tell my lawyer fail. He ain't keep it real, kept asking me for money. Had to take the smiling at me and cool, but with nothing funny. My heart was shedding tears. The judge was working with them. He forced the jury's verdict. Man, the whole world done heard it. I murdered no one. I had no gun to know the victim. My position still stands. A blatant lynching of the system, and not to mention the dad they never really had until I'm free. They killing me. I hope you feel me. I scream, I'm not guilty. My mama told me pray for my soul. So Lord, help me. What else can I do but put my mercy on the court? They keep denying my appeals, then I would die. This from the heart and from the start. I claim my innocence. There's a plea to the public, dear United States Supreme. Will you please give me justice? Hey, dear Supreme Court, now will you let me go? Dear Supreme Court, now will you let me go? Dear Supreme Court, now will you let me go? That's why I write this letter, cause I pray it gets better. Dear Supreme Court, now will you let me go? Dear Supreme Court, now will you let me go? Dear Supreme Court, now will you let me go? That's why I write this letter, cause I pray it gets better.
It's cause I'm black and I have money that the deal was gunning for me. When they see me, they see cool teeth. They be acting like they know me. They show me that the law can make them see what they never saw. I heard they paid all the witnesses. On one girl that caught took them from jail. They never paid bail. They told them what to tell.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
But they ain't nothing but story. More than ever, I was just a pawn, and my conviction got me stressing. I'm arrested, found guilty, and the judge, when there's election, will a blessing come and see me? My confession is that they need me in every town. Maybe I can make them put their guns down. These little black babies mourn, they scorn since they was born. They having suicidal thoughts, raise up their sleeves, look at their arms, look at my arms. Maybe I can take their pain and make it mine. I see mamas in the streets crying, little boys dying. I can't sleep, I can't breathe, I can't eat. They tryna kill me, dear Supreme Court, let me go, but only if you feel me.
Dear Supreme Court, now will you let me go? Dear Supreme Court, now will you let me go? Dear Supreme Court, now will you let me go? That's why I write this letter, cause I pray it gets better. Dear Supreme Court, now will you let me go? Dear Supreme Court, now will you let me go? Dear Supreme Court, now will you let me go? That's why I write this letter, cause I pray it gets better.
I was convicted and found guilty twice of a crime I didn't commit. Because of a judge wanted a better job than what he had. Cause the detectives wanted a raise and a slap on the back. So they made me the bad guy. All I could do is wish for the best and keep pushing forward, never give up. And it's the story of my life.
Drivers. I sing that song from home, man, I say. Never left me when in a trouble. So we do my sleep and cuddle. My body can't tell me nothing. When me there, I want to be a baby, me call you. I be play bus, sweet talk Starbucks. Don't afraid, take my money spent for you. Me have a short one, me have it all up. Tell you I'm on, baby, me call you. I be drop, that never shot.
That don't make no sense.
I write this song for you. Tell you I'm on, baby, me call you. I lie down every morning. Baby, me walk with your brawling. You got the weight for me lift up, me no car gym. You give me faith anyway, me gonna talking. Bag of darkness, in nice scheme, you a trend like artist. You was something when no miss, but me no want miss. Full up your belly, just start spit. Yo, I will never leave you lonely. Always by your side. In my car when me drive. In my house when me sleep. Something for you every week. Deal with the sweet for me and not cheat. They just smile bright with the 30 and tea. Say I'm on, baby, me call you. Be bus sweet talk Starbucks. Don't afraid, take my money spent for you. Me have a short one, me have it all up. Say I'm on, baby, me call you. Be the drop, that never shortcut. I write this song for you. Say I'm on, baby, me call you. See who a switch. When police start look fit to work with them safe. Me never spend on you, someone who da rich. Make people disappear when you not do magic. Fubbles 9 8.
Look at the top of his head. Look at his lips.
Dead in the motherfucker on that shit right there. Hell nah. That don't make no sense. Kiss my ass.
Swear to God, hair bills. All she care about is hair bills. Oh, oh, oh.